Mental health awareness means that we're not only acknowledging the mental health is important, but we're talking about it. Putting it out there so that people who feel too much can get the help they need to. Accept awareness is an understanding of something, and part of a whole.
In the short term, mental health problem can cause people to be alienated from their peers because of perceived unattractive personality traits or behaviors. They can also cause anger, fear, sadness, and feeling of helplessness if the people does not know or understand what's happening.
One of the important part of our body is Reiki.
For me, the brain and our mental health, they're very closely related to each other because according to the video that we just watched, these chemical messengers, also receptors, and within these chemicals we lead to mental illnesses. For example, low levels of
It's been 2 years of being isolated, or in your case, it may be even longer, away from people. And all those horrible nights, endless sadness, and overwhelming thoughts. If today all you did was hold yourself together, we are so proud of you because you are able to get through. It really means so much to us that you're here, watching, listening, fighting. I know it's hard, but you cannot control everything. You cannot control what make people think. You cannot control our surroundings, but we want you to focus on the things you can control. Be happy. Remember, if you want to be alone, you can be alone, but we do need people. We do. So take a few steps. Rest. Take care of yourself. Thank you for being alive.
Mental health awareness is the recognition that our psychological well-being is an important part of our health, productivity, and happiness, as well as the well-being of our community. Mental Health Awareness Month provides a timely reminder that mental health is essential, and also those who live with mental health issues are deserving more to care, understand, compassion, and pathways to hope, healing, recovery, and fulfillment.
Why do people never talk about the part of depression when you just don't want anything anymore? Everybody talks about when you cry, when you take drugs, when you cut, when it hurts like hell, when you break down. But no one talks about when you lay down in your room with a hole inside you that you don't know how to fill. And you don't want to do anything, even the things that you usually like. So you spend your day kind of just waiting for it to end. And it's horrible because you feel empty and guilty at the exact same time.
First, I try to focus on the positive things in my life. I think about the family, friends, and treatment team members supporting me in my recovery journey. I know they are there to help me find solutions. If I come up with solutions instead of just focusing on the negatives, I feel much better down. Really important for me to connect with others. Being around my friends and family always puts me in a better mood and helps my self-esteem. These meaningful relationships help me maintain a positive attitude, which gives me space for personal growth. It's also very important for me to stay physically fit. I try to eat a healthy diet, exercise a little each day, and get enough sleep, as directed by my physician. I always feel great after I work out, even if it's just a walk around the block. One of the hardest things for me was developing coping skills that worked for me. It was tough to learn how to respond in a healthy way to stress, sadness, criticism, and negativity. When I learned what worked for me, I was able to get back to being myself. One way I learned to cope is by writing about my negative experiences and how they made me feel. I also got professional help when I needed it. I learned to recognize the signs and symptoms that I knew were warning signs that I was not doing so well, and I found it's better to reach out for help sooner rather than later. Asking for help takes courage, and I am so glad I asked my wife to help me find a therapist. My therapist helps me in ways that my friends and family can't. Don't get me wrong, their support is also very important to me. It took me a while to start putting these strategies into play. It didn't happen overnight. I tried them one by one. Some work better for me than others, but everyone's different. So I take my medication as directed by my doctor. And when I'm feeling extra stressed, I know I have the tools to help me get back on track. Talk with your doctor, try these tips, and find the strategies that work for you.